How's it going, everybody? This is the Uncanny Omar and
TikTok Tina. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you may be.
Yes, today is your Saturday live stream, and we do this every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think usually, unless I let people know that, hey, we're doing this a little bit early because we're at a convention, which might be the case when we're at C2E2. But 9 times out of 10, or I guess 50 times out of the 52 weeks in the year, we're here every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully everybody's doing well. You're professional, but Tina's been a while since you. It has been a while, Manny. How are you?
I am doing well.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Manny.
Oh, okay. How are you guys?
I know how you are. We talked earlier.
I know, right?
Today begins day 1 of my 9-day sabbatical away from work. Oh, happy vacation, man! In celebration of Omar's birthday. Now that dude knows how to party.
No,
that dude knows how to party.
He thinks his
It is my month.
Birthday
Go ahead.
It goes all month. It does not. Don't encourage that.
It is an international celebration. Good morning. You can call off on March 14th. You're allowed to call off from work. You have my permission. Now, whether you get fired on or not, that is on you because I don't know how that works. So where is everybody from? I haven't asked that for a long time. So I saw some Netherlands and I saw some Central Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah, that's where I'll be the last week of April for C2E2. But did you get the post? I did get the post office this week, and there were a lot of packages because I haven't been for the last couple of weeks. So thank you all that sent things. So I did get to it. Cleveland in the house. One quick question. Any news on the Superior Stratagem epic? No, nothing yet. It's pushed back. So probably it'll be in the second batch of epics. What is that? February to July? Yeah, of 2025, though. Paris, France, Las Vegas. What's up, Vegas? Hey, Omar, Titan Savage Sword Conan. Do you know if it's being collected in trade? Savage Sword it'll be collected in trade paperback. Hopefully, I'll make some kind of announcement for that, like I did the ongoing Conan series. Fort Worth. Make sure you have pie on your pie day. I will try, Kane. Thank you for that. Hello from Cleveland and Paris, France, and Vegas in the house. And,
nice.
You need to scroll faster, Tina. Come on.
I know.
Ireland, come on, Tina.
I'm working.
I'm not telling you how to do your job, but I am going to tell you how to do your job faster.
He's absolutely going to tell me.
California, Yorkshire. What's up? Is that Canada?
Yeah, Saskatchewan. I can never pronounce that.
Yeah.
You're
going to pronounce that.
I'm going to pronounce that
I can do
wrong.
England, Portsmouth, Mumbai, India. Mumbai Comic-Con coming in April. That's what's up. California. Vampire Land. Transylvania. We have a Transylvania University here.
We do.
With our very own redneck vampire.
It's the U.S. We name things after
everything.
We
got a Versailles Castle. We've got a
Frankfort,
London, Kentucky.
We've got a London. We got a Paris.
This is where the melting pot of America came.
Bonsoir.
But we pronounce it our own way. Versailles, London. What else we got?
Portsmouth.
Possum Trot. That's a real place. Possum Trot, Kentucky.
We've got some
Big Lake, Kentucky.
Well, we've even got some names that we would have to bleep here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Recently finished over 2 days of my annual Middle Earth Extended Editions 21+ hour movie marathon.
Oh man,
dude,
bless.
yes.
That is.
Are you going through the Rings of Power? Michigan, what's up, Michigan? And Montreal. I love Montreal.
Alabama.
We're only allowed to make fun of Kentucky accents, not Alabama. We're not in Alabama.
I've got family in Alabama. Well,
I got friends in Alabama, but I ain't making fun of them.
My family passed away, but yeah, here's the thing.
Oh wow. Saludos de Puerto Rico. Would you like to pronounce the province where
Absolutely
Alex is
not.
from?
My French is bad.
France. My least favorite version of Superman are the New 52, DC, EU, and Injustice because they focus more on the idea of Superman than the character. I wasn't a fan of New 52.
You weren't?
No, I was not. Not the New 52 Superman. Was that Central Poland? Portugal. The Forest Moon of Endor. My dude knows what's up. LA. It's a great Sanji shirt.
It
Tina.
is. I got it from Tokyo One Piece Tower. May it rest in peace. It
Tokyo Tower is still there, by the way.
Tokyo Tower is still there. I'm sorry. But One Piece, Tokyo Tower, the exhibit, like long-running exhibit, no longer exists, which I'm sad. I will not get to go back to it this year.
Well, maybe they'll bring it back up. Maybe they'll have a Dragon Ball Z one this year. That would be cool.
That would be great.
We're doing good. We're here with you, fine folks. Is the chat window panel on YouTube now super huge for anyone else? Ooh, interesting. Let me see what it looks like really quick.
We're going to check it out.
In a spider's web somewhere in the deepest, darkest Africa. Hi, Omar and Tina. How are you, Marvel Bab? I hope you've been doing well, buddy. It looks about the same to me. Maybe you've maximized yours. You made it bigger. Hello from the 616 universe.
Nice. There's a Possum Trot restaurant in your neck of the woods. That's pretty interesting.
Rest in peace to Akira Toriyama. Yeah. Absolutely. Seattle, watching on Roku again. Thank you for that, Doom Vader. I appreciate it. It's early for you, buddy. On Saturday. Massachusetts, not the UK. I know, Hamza. I get it. I'm sorry. Can you go to hey, thank you, Bruce. Hello from Hades 90.
Wow.
What? I'm so jealous. Dying while on life cycle outside this moment. Man, I'm jealous of that. 90. I'll take 90.
I would take 90.
Here. Omar, did Debbie have any reactions to the reprint poll? What did he say?
He's like, what?
No, he always says this. He always says the same thing because he likes to leave me in suspense. It's like, thanks. Let's see what we can do. Something like that. It's never like these are weak.
Do you have the numbers from the poll?
Yeah, for the reprint poll of the Omnibus. I already announced the top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all sad about Toriyama. It sucks. Wait 68 is young for somebody like him that wanted to keep working. I think Grant Morrison really did the best they could with the assignment. New 52 Action Superman was a great note, but it's not a travesty of Lobdell doing what they did on the title line. What's up, Larry's Library? Yeah, I don't think anybody saved the new. I mean, we had George Pettis working on that book, and it was. I wasn't a fan of that era.
Welcome
First
back,
time
Nick.
catching you live. What's up, Nick? How are you, dude? I haven't seen you for a minute. You don't live in Asgard, Ryan. Quit lying. Quit lying. Is it true Transformers and G.I. Joe compendiums are forthcoming? If so, who's publishing? And hopefully HCs in the future. It is true, or at least we've all been told it's true. And it's Skybound that is publishing the compendiums. That is true. Wired has a series of videos on regional dialects. Oh, this is interesting. And how they've moved across the U.S. Those videos were so amazing and incredibly informative. I suggest watching it to anyone get a chance. I once heard a theory that this is crazy, but the most Shakespearean English that is still around in the United States is in Eastern Kentucky, in like around the areas of people that lived in hollers, because they were so secluded from everyone else. And if you've heard an Eastern Kentucky accent and you put in that Shakespearean spin, it's ridiculous at first, and then you're like, that could actually work.
Yeah, it could. I just have to listen to my mother talk.
Maybe not your. Well, I don't know. Give her some Shakespeare lines.
Yeah,
what's the possibility of us getting an Inhumans omnibus? They never get any love. I don't know. Inhumans is one of those cases that for some reason they haven't tried to do an omnibus of. They've done classic collections, no epics, and they've done no. They did some OHCs. What's up, Circuit 42? How are you, buddy?
With a Fantastic Four movie coming out, which FF omnibus? I cannot speak today.
Are you sure you want to be here today?
Yes, I am sure. I am sure.
Okay.
Which Fantastic Four omnis would you like to come out? Either reprints or new?
Let's do the Heroes Return era in omnibus format of the Fantastic Four, and let's do the Fantastic Four by Tom DeFalco era. I would love to see that. Seriously, that would be amazing. I'm a big fan of the Falco's run. It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite. Wade and Ringo is still my favorite, but the Falco's is up there. And it hasn't been collected in omnibus format. There's a couple of issues here and there that are collected, like in the Onslaught omnibus, but that's about it. Hi, where can I see properly the cover of the video with all the amazing Dragon Ball?
Do you post it on Instagram? That would be a good idea.
No, I don't, but I guess I could.
Yeah.
Good morning, Tina and Omar. And when are the Transformers and G.I. Joes coming? I don't know that for sure, but they are in the catalog. So, or G.I. Joe is in the catalog. I don't think Transformers has made it yet.
Oh.
But that was all released by Hasbro, and then Skybound, I think, did their own. They have to put it into the catalog. No official announcement yet, by the way. If it's in the catalog, they can cancel it at any time. They typically catches us on Sunday. Well, I'm glad you still do, my brother. Thank you so much. Open my own I'm sorry, I read comic book. Sorry, HVAC business. So I've been. Oh, dude, I get it, brother. I get it. I treat every day like a regular work day.
Once
so
you get started, you got to put in that work, but then you can kind of pull back a little bit once you get that business flow.
Man, and if you started your own business, man, it's not easy.
Rough.
But
it is really rough.
Keep on trucking, brother. Keep on trucking. Just tuning in. What are the odds of G.I. Joe Marvel Omnibus series ever happening? Well, we've seen we've seen Rom, we've seen Micronauts, and we've seen Godzilla. So at this point, 5 years ago, it would have been like, never. It ain't gonna happen. Too many licensing issues. Now it's like, maybe, odds. Let's say I'm not much of a betting man. I'd say 20%. 20% odd.
Yeah, I can say it.
Wait, what does he say? You gotta read for people that are driving.
I can say correct when
you gotta read the whole thing, Tina.
Slow.
No, you gotta read the whole thing, Tina. Okay, Tina, I helped Omar.
He's doing this on a reason. Okay, Tina, I helped Omar pronounce some French.
Yeah.
And now I will help you with Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
It said like Saskatchewan.
I mean, that's
say it fast. Hope that helps. I can't say it fast. That's my problem. Like if I say it slow, I've got it. It's just like there's a certain state that I will.
Pretend you're at McDonald's and you want some Saskatchewan sauce on your.
I want some Saskatchewan.
Okay. Maybe that was a bad idea.
Right? See, don't. Just
you're looking at the word. Just say it without.
Never ask me to be the
go to Arby's and be like,
of pronouncing.
Y'all got any more Saskatchewan
Japanese,
sauce?
Anything correct? No.
Do it with like your mom's accent from Eastern Kentucky.
Y'all I want some Saskatchewan sauce.
That even sounds worse. Never
Tina,
mind.
hand me that wash rag.
Omar, who is making the Omnis for Transformers? I don't know. No Omnis, just compendiums right now. You can click right here because this is a question I get asked all the time. Busiek and Perez Avengers Volume 2 and Godzilla Omnibus are in the previews. The only omnibus I want is Bruce Jones Hulk one. What are the odds that will happen soon? Oh, I don't know about soon. At least not in 2024. Thank you for the super chat, Harry. Harry Wynn. Hello, Omar and Tina. Saw your toy collection tour on OmniDog stream recently and was amazed you're a Battle Beast fan. I love Battle Beast, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, Rocky Rhino is your favorite? I love the Cobra. I cannot remember the Cobra's name. Had the pink outfit, but that's one of the ones I'm missing. And I look for it when I go to toy shows with my kids because I like trying to find things in the wild sometimes. That and the very first two Battle Beasts that I got, it was a 2-pack. So probably the elk. Was it the elk? I think it was the elk and the giraffe. They were great, man. Oh, I'm so glad you're a Battle Beast fan, brother.
Is Eastern Kentucky like that girl on TikTok who does the Appalachian anime titles? Yes, it is.
What?
You've not. I don't TikTok. You're my TikToker. So basically, she's like how we basically used to pronounce things like Inuyasha. Like kind of those things. Inuyasha. Ranma.
I got it.
In a half. Getting Easter bonus soon and want me some Kirkman. Do you think I should get Oblivion or Outcast or something else? Already read TWD and Invincible.
The fire, what is it called? Fire Punch. That's pretty fun. That's good. Out of those two, I would suggest Oblivion. Out of those two, I had heard that Grant Morrison wanted to do specifically things with Superman, so a lot of N52 has changed at the last minute to accommodate that, including George Perez's plans, who was annoyed and left. That sounds a lot like what happened behind the scenes. Hey, Phil Owens, how are you, buddy? Omar, with the new film in DCU coming in 2025, which Superman runs in collected editions or deluxe editions would you like to see? Oh, that's easy. Man of Steel. Triangle years.
Triangle years.
Yeah. Anything that was from my youth, of course. That's what I want. Probably a proper post Infinite Crisis collection too, with Kurt Busiek, Fabian Nicieza, Jeff Johns, Richard Donner. Yeah, I would love to see that. You just started getting into comics, Mark? Welcome to the party, pal. What's up, dude? How are you, hip-hop? We've heard you praise Sandland, but what do you think of Toriyama's manga like Koa? I actually reread Koa just yesterday because it's a quick read. It's cute. That one's more for kids, but then again, it reminds me of like the character of Adale and Dr. Slump. I haven't read Jaco. Is Jaco available in English?
I don't know because I don't know. I've never heard of Jaco, so that's
Jaco's a little space hunter that shows up. Jaco actually shows up in the Dragon Ball Super series too.
Okay, I'm so behind on everything,
including the chat.
Yeah, including the chat. I'm working on it. Between original colors in the Titans editions and IDW recolors and new colors on the black and white UK stories. In the Hatchet HCs, I'm covered for Marvel Era Transformers. In for Joe. Nice.
Well done on the pronunciation of, what is it, Tina?
Saskatchewan.
Look, there you go. You didn't even think about it.
I thought about it. I read it.
Omar's the Shogun Warriors Omnibus coming. 20 issues plus maybe a couple FFs featuring the human pilots. I haven't heard of that one, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. What's up, Kent? Sup, NMC? Can't stay for the live chat, but we'll watch the video later. Hope y'all are having a great day. Hope you're having a great day, buddy. We know by now, though, that the Inhumans have enough love to have an omnibus. Hope Mr. David Gabriel is watching and reading this. Maybe one day. Buenos dias, Omar y Tina. When is the Punisher Omni dropping? Hope you're both having a wonderful start to the weekend. Thank you so much. Most of them are dropping in 2024, the reprints.
I've been interested in getting into Marvel Comics. I just got original Moon Knight Omnibus and Jonathan Hickman's FF. What are some good stories to get if all I know about Marvel is Disney movies?
Oh my God, bless you. I love this question.
This is great. It's a new
start. I actually have a video series on where to start reading certain characters. Mm-hmm. Like I've done Moon Knight, I've done Wolverine, I've done Wonder Woman in case you want to go into the DC universe. But honestly, with Marvel Comics, it depends on the movies that you like. So if you like the cosmic side of things, like Guardians of the Galaxy, I 100% recommend getting Annihilation. It starts the Guardians of the Galaxy era that is known because that's the cast that they use in the movies, because James Gunn was a big fan of what DNA was doing in the comic books of Guardians of the Galaxy. So it goes Annihilation, Conquest, the prelude to War of the Kings, and then the War of the Kings, and then the Realm of the Kings. That era is phenomenal. If you want to get into X-Men, there's a couple of ways to get into X-Men, and it really depends on the taste that you like. But seeing that you got into that original Moon Knight Omnibus, if you're digging that, dude, get into Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 1. Volume 2 is being reprinted later this year, so get that. I 100% recommend it. Avengers, you can't go wrong with Kurt Busiek and George Perez. It's still in print, Volume 1. Volume 2 is coming out later this year. Spider-Man, you have a couple of options. You can go the Ultimate route, which is it's not the 616 universe, like the comic book universe that we've known since 1962 when Spider-Man first appeared, but it's its own thing. It's rebooted, and you're starting over anew. If you like old school, you can go with Amazing Spider-Man 1. If you like more modern stories, then go with JMS's Volume 1. Those are some of my recommendations. And the chat, by the way, is amazing because they will recommend things that I had forgotten about. But just don't listen to anybody that starts talking about Alf because they're weirdos. Yeah, DC should do a crossover comics with horror icons. Freddy versus Wolverine. I've always wanted to see that. Freddy versus Batman, Jason versus Super. How are you picking the slasher here? Leatherface versus Jonah Hex. I like that.
I think because Jason seems so invincible.
Well, I mean, so is Freddy. Back. Freddy comes into.
Well, that's true.
Dude, Freddy's Freddy would be like a good mix of like the Scarecrow, right? Like going after Batman.
Yeah.
And going into his nightmares. Yeah. I like the Leatherface versus Jonah Hex though. Warner Brothers owns a good amount of horror icons, so much potential. That's actually an idea they haven't done. I mean, we've seen like Ash team up. And recently we saw like Wolverine versus the Predator, but that's a really dope idea. I like that, man. Hey, what's what's up, John? Thank you for the super chat, brother. Aside from the brilliant character design, what made Toriyama great was his panel flow and sense of space. You always knew who was where doing what. Yeah. Rob and I did a tribute to him, and that's one thing that I loved about his art. It was easy to follow. And he created this idea, and I remember just talking about this because I thought it was such a genius move for an artist to show a fight and then having the other character being able to teleport to where the other guy's landing, so you don't have to draw the extra panels of like. But then again, this is the guy that also gave us, Super Saiyans, so he didn't have to ink all that hair. It's just white. Brilliant. Oh man, yeah,
pretty. You've got a lot of suggestions here on
Alf versus Chucky, Ghost Rider versus Hellraiser.
Omar, did you see McFarlane Toys for the DC Multiverse line is doing figures based on JLA?
I like that.
So far, they have shown Aquaman, Electric Blue Superman, and Batman.
I saw the Aquaman. I haven't seen Electric Blue Superman.
No. Would kill Wolverine in his dream. His healing factor doesn't work for mental scars. Oh.
You don't know that? Wolverine's been put in a state of suspended animation before and lived. DC is doing Batman Dylan Dog comic. Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
Oh,
I know you keep getting ass. Some of us have a deadline to pre-order. Oh, I shared this on Patreon. They do not have the design yet. Remember, I've always said that the dust jacket is the last thing they design. They have to get the thickness from the printer first. Anybody that has ever done custom omnis or custom books knows that what you do is you send your pile of comics to the printer, you measure it, you send it to them, they give you a final measurement of what the spine looks like, and that's when you can design your dust jacket or somebody designs it for you. So that's probably what they're waiting on, and I assume that's the way it works on a bigger scale, of course. That's why we don't have those, and that's the last thing they design. But I can tell you it's not the standard cover, though. I'm stoked for the upcoming Marvel events. Morbius is finally getting his... Jimmy! Still pushing for Morbius?
Oh, here we go. Berserk. Hey, Omar, who's your favorite Berserk character besides Guts, Casca, and Griffith?
Skull Knight.
Skull Knight.
Oh, and come on, dude. That guy, Nosferatu Zod. How awesome of a name is that?
I mean, it's an awesome name, but so far, I hate to like him. I like him, but I hate him.
Because you don't know what he's thinking,
I don't know what he's thinking, and it makes me mad. I hate that I like him because I hate him. Recently discovered I like reading Omni rather than speed reading it all in 1 to 2 days. I flag the start of each new arc, then spread out reading over a few weeks, months, like TP.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Tell me more about your thickness. Oh, I like him thick. Wolverine did fight Freddy in an epic rap battle. What? And he was just fine in his dreams. Was this a dream of yours? Is this real? I really feel like
epic rap.
I really feel like this happened on YouTube or TikTok. Omar, do you get sketches from artists when you go to conventions? Not really. Unless they're doing like a free remark or marquee, what is it called? Like when they're drawing
marquee draw, like when they're signing. And
yeah, like Peach Momoko used to do that for free, and then so many people took advantage of it by getting back in line. I mean, that poor lady when I was at New York Comic Con 2 years ago, she had to shut her line off. Yeah, not really unless they want to. A lot of artists used to. Now it's just a completely different thing, right? You're being charged for everything, just about. Mm-hmm. And I get it because the history of comic book conventions is it's not good for the comic book writers and artists because
they're
basically used to be they got treated. I mean, this is why John Byrne stopped going to cons because he was like, why would I come back to this life of they don't even pay for my hotel room. They used to pay for my hotel. They used to pay for the plane ticket, and they used to pay for the actual con. And then he was like, at times they would pick me up in a limo from the airport. Nice. Now people like Peter David were getting kicked out of the hot dog buffet line because it's for the stars.
Oh my gosh!
Right? It's like, yeah, it's crazy. That's why you're seeing people charge because they have to.
Yeah.
They have to. Omar, what's the best way to collect Irredeemable Incorruptible? I have the soft omnis, but want to upgrade. So far, they've Irredeemable. Unfortunately, the deluxe hardcovers are out of print. They did do standard size hardcovers. They were Kickstarters, and I think some went to retailers if they ordered any. So check with like your online retailer to see if they have any. But they're standard size, by the way. I've never read Berserk or many other manga just because of the sheer length. It's quick though.
It's a very, very quick.
Wait a minute.
Look behind us.
Hamza,
if you're reading
X-Men?
X-Men, the sheer length and knowledge that you have to just enjoy it sometimes on certain like arcs is crazy. Manga and anime is nothing. Just pick it up. It runs fast. I meant to say reading Omni is slightly slower than before.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're still reading them, right? Marvel, by the way, did do Nightmare on Elm Street comics in the 80s. I think I remember having those. I just don't remember who did them.
Okay. An underrated recent Batman comic book series I would recommend is Batman Nightwatch. It is more a Batman comic for younger readers, and the artwork is amazing.
Bar,
hey,
happy
Bar!
Birthday, buddy. Or yesterday was your birthday, but you know what I mean. It's still your birthday, sure. Yes, Tina's gonna sing you happy birthday. That's
what I can sing you happy birthday.
Don't know how it's gonna turn out. She can't pronounce a lot of things like Saskatchewan.
I love this. Just come at me.
It's bad, but I don't know if it's got the same vibe as Bully McGuire. What, Morbius? What do you think of Daniel Radcliffe's secret role will be? Oh, God have mercy. I don't.
What are we talking about?
So he's rumored to be in the Deadpool Wolverine, and people are like, oh, he's going to play Patch. He's the guy that's sitting. Because in the trailer, you see Deadpool walking up to a guy that's got Patch's white coat on. He's got Wolverine's hair. And people are like, oh, it's going to be Daniel Radcliffe because he was rumored to be Wolverine.
I'd say he'd be like some like small part.
I hope if he is, he gets his head decapitated. Like as soon as he appears. I don't want Daniel Radcliffe. I don't want a freaking known popular actor to play Wolverine. I want a no name.
Okay.
Did you see that the Legendary put out a panel of Kong as a Green Lantern for Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong? Okay, that is amazing. That's amazing. Is that real? That's amazing. I'm loving how far they're leading into the camp with that series. I mean, by now they know what it is, right? Like everybody's in on the joke. I love that. Case Closed and One Piece are much longer.
They are much longer, but they're
wait. Not the X-Men.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the series of 1963, guys. I don't care how many times they tell you we're rebooting it. Omar, did you see the cover for the Justice League International Volume 3? Love it. Yeah, I did. I wonder if they're going to have a direct market cover now that DC is dipping their toes into direct market covers. Reading Howard Chaykin's American Flag. That is such a good freaking book. I love that series. The Definitive Edition Volume 1, diving into time. Oh, I just got that in the other day. I haven't had a chance to read it. I can't believe there's no other HC of Flag. It's so fantastic, right? How is it that nobody has? Who owns? Is it still Dark Horse that owns the rights to that? I can't remember.
Don't look at me. I don't know that. He's thinking real hard on that one too. Steve Gerber did the Nightmare on Elm Street magazine.
What? That's
comics.
awesome.
Marvel exec got offended and had the magazine canceled after 2 issues.
I love Gerber.
Oh man.
Dynamite Kickstarters usually end up retail potential cheaper later, right? There is an option for that. Glad to see the classic Terminator coming, but not big early on adopting on that, especially with the international shipping gets to be expensive. Mm-hmm. Hey Omar, did I miss you announcing the Transformers? What is with you guys? No, I haven't.
They
That's
keep on
bait.
doing that. That's
bait. Hey, wait, who started the whole minty thing? Thought that was Jim Mint. I think it was Double Mint Gum. Double Mint Gum with the twins. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember the joke in Spaceballs?
No.
Chew your gum. Oh man, Spaceballs is a classic. I think he was Geminites, right? Not Minties. Amanda came up with Minties. I just got back from making poor financial decisions. Well, you're at the right place, my friend. And got Batman the Cult. It's a classic. Batman First Night and Detective Comics 1082. Oh, my wife needs to pick up the latest
It is 11:30.
All right. And at this moment, this segment is brought to you by our Canadian sponsors. So if you live in Canada, check out bdcosmos.com. They have a storefront in Montreal, Quebec. 25% off your order of 99 Canadian dollars or more. Free shipping everywhere in Canada for orders over 200 Canadian dollars or more. And you can tell them to hold your books until you get to that 200 mark so they can ship it free. And they do ship carefully. The books will stay cozy through the rough Canadian weather. Let them know that Near Mint Condition sent you at the checkout, and you will be added to the monthly $25 gift card raffle. Entries are valid for new and returning customers. Shoot them an email, give them a call. That's bdcosmos.com. Your Canadian source for omnis and premium collected editions. You got to say A.
A?
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. I was going to say, if you live in Saskatchewan. I'm sorry, Canadians. I am butchering it.
Americans, we never seem to stop offending people. What event is Morbius going to be in? He's in the Blood Hunger. What is it called? Blood Hunger. It's like 54 issues. Perfect size for an omnibus. There's a big event. It's a big crossover with miniseries and of course Blade, because of the Blade movie that was supposed to be out this year. I don't know if he'll make it or not. No, probably not. He's going to be a big player in that. They've been building it up for a couple of miniseries now. I did see the Kickstarter for Farscape. I'm a fan of the TV show. I've never read the comics, though.
You never read the comics?
No, I loved it. Yes.
Yes.
Human Condition, the home of poor financial decisions.
Absolutely.
This feels like a group therapy session. That's what I love about. I love that you call him Morb. Not Morbius. When he first met Blade tried him using stereotypical vampire killing methods. You really like him, huh? We need a deluxe hardcover of The Cult. Oh my gosh, we need so many hardcovers of those class. We don't have any like Venom. Like I thought when they were reprinting Nightfall, Venom would get a big deluxe edition and never did.
My worst comic collecting financial decision was Final Crisis Omni. Ugh, I may just give it away
is
to
my
a
buddy,
library.
Is my buddy Project Viking still here? Because he'll talk you into keeping it. I never hope much. I haven't read much from him, but I'm open to suggestions. Which stories would you recommend that you would make me a fan? If you like modern stories, you can't go wrong with The Immortal Hulk. That series is magnificent. It's got horror elements. It's got body horror, psychological horror. It'll make you question your existence and the entire universe exists. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. And you don't see where it's going though. You're like, oh, okay. The Hulk can't be killed. Cool. And then the concept gets created. Al Ewing is just, I think he's probably our generation's Alan Moore is where he's heading to. Yeah, even sounds and looks a little like him too. I got the chance to drink with him at a bar, and he's a really cool dude that loves Secret Wars too. If you like something classic, you can't go wrong with Peter David's. Peter David's run on the Hulk is phenomenal. It's okay to have Canadians in Saskatchewan. It's forgettable.
No.
Somebody was earlier asking. Batman & Co. is one of the first Batman comics I've read. I think for me, it's a good way to get into Batman. Has it been? No, it's never been collected into an omnibus before. Omar, when is the public library top 10 video? It's for your wife.
Yeah, I know.
That's coming soon, and then my choices are that's coming probably sometime in April, because I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so behind on videos. But curating a list amongst the people who I respect opinions.
Have you asked them?
Yeah, a few of them are in.
Okay, awesome.
Really knowledgeable in the world of graphic novels, because we are, we're talking about, and then what we're gonna do, don't tell your wife, is donate the books that we choose to the local library.
Oh, that's really sweet.
But so I was like, please don't choose omnis.
Your library has an amazing.
Oh yeah, ours is insane.
Ours
has
some, but it doesn't have a great deal.
Hope you're doing well too, Richard. Was able to find Dragon Ball Z and DB GT Blu-rays and DVD complete series. Can't wait to get them in and watch them. Did they do GT and Blu-ray? I need to upgrade mine if they did. Hey, Mike, how are you, brother? Good morning, Omar and Tina. Omar, you rarely talk about recent DC stuff except World's Finest and Batman by Chip. How's Batman versus Robin? I did not like Lazarus Planet.
Oh, no.
Did not like Dark Crisis.
Nightmares?
I actually like Nightmares, and I like Batman versus Robin. Yeah. Those are my thoughts.
I mean, you love Nightwing, so I mean, like, you do love a lot of
DC
but
not
titles.
Everybody can write a good Nightwing story. The Nightwing run has been phenomenal, though. And it's coming to an end. Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's run's coming to an end. Camelot 3000 should have an omnibus. I mean, it does have a deluxe edition with a lot of good extras. We have too much Venom. Batman Venom. Phil, who needs retirement fund when Jason Aaron's Punisher Max is coming back to print? Now that is the mentality that I like to hear. Omar, did you hear that DC is planning on ending the Dawn of DC with yet another soft reboot? No, but honestly, at this point, it doesn't surprise me.
I always remember the Akira Toriyama stream. Thanks, Omar and Rob.
Thank you. I mean, I feel like if I called Rob as soon as I found it, because he's the one that I found out from, and then I started seeing my messages pop up.
Yeah, I didn't. I went to bed really early.
Well, yeah, most people were.
And so, like, when I woke up, I saw that. That's the first thing I saw, and I immediately texted you because I was like, "Hey, did you hear?" And you're like, "Yeah, I heard."
We did a stream together, and I was going to see if Dan wanted to join us, but it was like 11:30, and I thought Dan's in bed.
Yeah, Dan.
And Dan, I mean, Dan also has heavy ties to Dragon Ball.
Well, yeah, because like his website and everything.
Yeah, and without his website, we wouldn't have been writing articles for magazines. And without writing articles for magazines, we wouldn't have started a podcast. And without starting that podcast, I wouldn't be here on Near Mint Condition doing this. So a lot of it has heavy ties to Akira Toriyama and all the wonderful things that he created. And yeah, it's a shame. It broke my heart. My wife was crying, and I got teary-eyed. He means a lot to me. And
he means a lot to a lot of older.
And when you lose somebody like that, it hurts because it's never going to be the same. I mean, there will always be Dragon Quest games. There's always going to be Dragon Ball Super, but it'll be almost, it's like when Miura died and I found out that we're going to continue the series, I said it would be like somebody wearing your best friend's clothes. It's not your best friend anymore.
The story will continue, but the heart is missing.
Yeah, and even though he outlined how Berserk will end,
sometimes you make last minute changes for the best, and with an outline story, you can only assume what the author had intended, not what may actually had come to fruition.
I do have a lot of custom omnis. I just rarely show them. Every once in a while, I'll sneak them into a video, but yeah, they're mostly hidden. Oh, look at you. You know where to go. Thank you so much, Manuel Barros. Akira Toriyama, rest in peace. A hero, discover anime for a lot of people. Thank you, Omar and Melanie and Tina. Always be there to answer our questions. Thank you for being here, man.
Did we also get this one? I just want to make sure.
The Blood Hunt. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't.
You didn't?
Thank you, John. The upcoming Blood Hunt event will have regular and red band versions of each issue when it's collected. Oh, my God, that would be awesome. By red band, you mean like bloody and gore? Because that would be great. That's the cover I would want.
Omar, did you read The Brave and the Bold by Tom King and Mitch, is it Gerads?
Gerads. Where's Melanie? She knows. She's met him so many times.
I'm so sorry.
No, I haven't. Is it a new series? Omar and Melanie, have a good day and a good week. You too, Earl Smith. I haven't read it, brother.
Three things in life: death, taxes, and DC reboots its universe.
Way to be a downer Saturday morning fan.
Oh, no.
Hey, Norin, how are you, dude? It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Oh, hello.
Hope you're doing well. Hey, RG98. Hey, Omar, how's Hickman's Fantastic Four? Go up here.
There we go.
I love it. I'm a big fan of his run on Fantastic Four. This is going to sound stereotypical or sound like a Fast and the Furious commercial, but it is about family. I love that book. There's a beautiful moment in there. My dad was in the hospital when we did an old reader, new reader on it. And there's a line, because at the end of the day, it is about the relationship between a father and son. And it just, I got teary-eyed when talking about that particular moment. It is beautiful. Beautiful. ¿Qué pasa, chicos? Saludos desde Madrid, España. Soy un fan de tu canal. ¿Cómo estás, Madrid? Me gusta tu país. Me gusta tu ciudad. Mi hermano vive en... ¿Dónde vive él? En la parte de Vasco. Él es vasco, o sea, vive en esa parte de España.
Basque?
Mm-hmm. Oh. I got some Basque in me, Tina.
Oh yeah, you were.
I texted Simone. I'm like, hey, that's why we get along so well.
I've got Basque. Omar, there are YouTubers that have full videos showing off custom comics binds. Some really neat covers they made.
Yeah, good for them.
Good. Good morning, Omar and Tina. My kids and I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender cartoon for the first time this morning. I love Avatar.
Oh, that was such a good cartoon.
It's fair to say there are fans after the first episode.
Really?
Love you guys.
That's huge because for me, at least for me, it took me a little bit to get into Avatar.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't until maybe like...
Just not that right mindset time period for you?
It was one of those...
The comics are pretty good.
It was one of those... It was that era of American cartoons when we were getting... We got anime at home, right? So yeah. It didn't hit at the right time. So I watched it a couple of years later. And I got the DVDs because my brother was huge into it. He's like, you got to watch Avatar.
It's
I'm
good.
like, really?
It's really good.
But I watched, it was about episode 8 when I got into it. I thought, yeah, it's an excellent show. And honestly, the live action isn't bad. Like, I kind of dig it some. Yes, family, my brother. Someone's going to have to give me a comprehensive order of the entire Hickman verse. Oh, it's not that bad, honestly. According to Kelly Bundy, it was death and text. I love Married with Children, man. I'm so glad you quoted. Amber, how are you? Is Jason Aaron's Wolverine and X-Men any good? Yes, it's my favorite thing he wrote for Wolverine. It is the third Wolverine omnibus that he did, the final one. But I love Wolverine and the X-Men. It's like, you know, he's always been this father figure for characters like Kitty Pryde or Jubilee or Rogue or Armor. And now he gets to be a father figure for an entire school, the Jean Grey School for Gifted Youngsters. And it's wonderful. I love it. He plays a different role. Rick Gear, how are you, dude? More horror crossover comic ideas. Ash Williams versus John Constantine or Constantine, depending on where you're from. Terminator versus Booster Gold. Time Travelers. I like that. Pennywise versus Zatanna. Yeah. Okay, wait. I'm with you on the Terminator versus Booster Gold. I kind of dig that idea. Ash versus John Constantine, huh? Ash isn't a serious character, but that could work. Good morning. Omar started spring break. Miss any news today?
Announce any elf omnibuses?
No announcing of omnis. Not today. Don't know when that schedule will come yet. Hi, Omar and Tina. I know the trend in omnibuses is to have them center around events rather than creators, but can you see an Ed Brubaker Batman Omni come out? I mean, they would have to just put his... Oh, you know what I'd rather them do is do a new Gotham Omnibus Editions. That way we have Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka together, and we don't miss anything, including the annuals.
Hi, Omar. I made an
Officer, and you get Officer down. Sorry.
No, you're fine. They had some out-of-print epics in stock. It's nice when you can find some of out-of-print stuff on.
Oh, good, man. And honestly, Julian, the gentleman that owns Speedy Cosmos, I'm probably going to have him on the show. I'm going to ask him if he wants to come on the show. Because I did the same thing with Cheap Graphic Novels, so people can see faces behind stores. And the same thing with Walt's Comic Shop, you know. So show him some love. Good morning, Minties. Omar, I'm waiting for my copies of Fear Agent to ship. Good choices. You mentioned in your review that Image Reprints was missing a story. It's missing the C.B. Sobolski story. It's not a big deal. It's nothing. Why is it missing? I don't know. Honestly. Maybe they forgot to send. I can't imagine them forgetting to send the file. I don't know why it's missing.
Because somebody mapped it their way and just...
Well, Dark Horse did these editions. I'm keeping them back there because I love Fear Agent so much. And then Image did these last year. But yeah, it's just missing that 10 pages and that's it.
Omar, I have never heard you speak about Yu Yu Hakusho. It was my first completed anime series. What's your take on the show or manga? Have you watched the show yet?
I've watched. No, I haven't seen the live action.
I haven't seen the live action either, so we can't really speak on that.
But I love the anime, and I was a big fan of the manga.
Yeah, I love the manga, love the anime.
My thoughts on the manga is I wish they would come out with hardcover editions of them because it is done, unlike Hunter x Hunter, which is still continuing. And I mean, it's the same creator, right? It's the same mangaka. And they seem to cash in more on Hunter x Hunter and forget that they also have this little amazing piece of
Do you think
manga.
It's because like Hunter x Hunter keeps on going on hiatus and then comes back so it stays fresh in people's minds versus Yu?
Maybe I've seen those books get reprinted so often compared to Yu Yu Hakusho.
Well, because he keeps coming back, so I think it keeps it fresh in somebody's mind.
No Blu-ray for GBGT. Okay, I meant to say I got Dragon Ball and GT and DVD and DBZ and Blu-ray. Thank you. Okay, I was like, I gotta go and find them.
I saw Batman Rise and Fall of the Batman Omni for around $50 and skipped out on it after the Evergreen list. I regret my decision.
I'm sorry. It's good. It's so good. I really liked it.
That's the thing. Like if it keeps popping to your head, get it because you'll regret it. That's the thing. If I think about it and then I keep thinking about it, I'll go back the next day and get it because you'll think about it and regret it for the rest of
who was that? Emimations.
I
actually have a theory about that. When I go to conventions and I see something I want, I always tell my daughters, I'm like, okay, if it's here on Sunday, then it was meant to be. Like if I show up on Thursday or Friday and I see something I really, really want and the price is okay, but not negotiable, I'll think about it. And it'll stay with me, like if I really want it. Because if I don't get it by the time Sunday comes around, then it wasn't meant to be.
Right.
I didn't want it that bad. It's a weird theory, but I kind of live by it. Maybe it's my way to justify, I missed out on it's okay to miss out on things. I love Planet of the Apes. One of my favorites. My daughter's friend, who happens to be a boy, that guy, loves Planet of the Apes. I refuse to call him by that title. Omar, I was looking to get the DM cover for Spider-Man Clone Saga Volume 2, but the spine of the standard goes better with the Clone Saga books I have already. Oh, man, I love that people are choosing the books by spines now. It's getting weird. You're right, Omar. No CB Cebulski story is a big deal. I didn't say that. I said that it wasn't a big deal in Fear Agent. Omar, I know you mentioned before, so forgive me. That's okay, man. What is your ethnic background? I noticed small differences in our accents. I'm Hispanic from NM. Is that New Mexico? I am Peruvian. Peruano. I was born in Peru, and I moved here when I was 8 years old. 1978. Moved here in 1987. So I celebrate my 9th birthday here in America.
And your parents named you Omar to really throw a wrench and stuff.
Well, it's a biblical name.
Is it?
Yes.
That's okay. I
thought you freaking heathen.
I'm sorry. I thought Lent was like the 40 days, 40 nights thing. It's okay.
Of rain?
No, remember. Never mind, guys. Don't. I'm from the Bible Belt. I am not religious.
I'm learning so much about you.
We've been friends for 10 years now, at least. Oh my goodness.
I read the first issue of Dark Crisis and wasn't motivated to get the rest. I personally don't think you missed out on anything, but that's just my take on it. There's people that love it.
I wish that we could at least get one piece in trade sizes. So it's tough to see what's going on sometimes.
I hear you.
It is,
Logan,
especially
buddy.
as you get older.
I think, my thing is I have the box sets. I had the original printings, and I may have sold the original printings. They came with the little posters, so people were paying an arm and a leg at that time.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing is, if they release a hardcover set, I'm going to give Tina all my One Piece box sets, and I'm going to go the hardcover route.
Please do.
Because Tina gets my hand-me-downs from Manga. She gets first dibs.
I always joke that I'm like Spider-Man over here. I'm like, just.
You have money? That was the joke in New Avengers when they asked him. Oh, no, it was Hickman's Avengers when they asked him to join. They cut the Spider-Man. He's like, yes. I like money. I want to get paid. Good morning. I'm just curious about what your next reading guide will be. I usually let our Patreons vote for that, and I got Dom of X helping me with those the next time I do it. So I got to finish out Transformers first. We're going to work on that. I got to start working on that next week, looking at my calendar. And then I'll be putting the vote on Patreon, probably Avengers or something DC. I like to do that. Good morning, Omar and Tina, totally agree with you about Officer Down. Really good story. Non-comic question. What type of music do you guys like? For me, Incubus is Chevelle. Dude, I love that band. I love Chevelle. Speak to my soul. And I actually dug Incubus. Well, I'm a child of the 80s.
Yeah.
So lots of Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty, Bon Jovi, a lot of hair metal bands, a lot of Whitesnake, a lot of Scorpions.
I like the new wave.
Guns N' Roses.
Very gothic music is usually what I tend to. Anime, musicals, or gothic.
My running playlist has a lot of rap, has a lot of
you
video
have
game music.
Good mix.
Yeah, it's kind of like my books I like to read. I don't just stick to one genre.
You
I dip into everything. I mean, I have my favorites, obviously, like X-Men.
Yeah.
But I like to read everything.
Well, and you knew like all these weird like offshots. So that's why I was like, oh man, this guy knows his stuff. You know, I
like Magic Knight Ray Earth.
Magic Knight Ray Earth and stuff.
Of course I know Magic Knight. 3 pretty girls that go
Mermaid
fight.
Scar. Like who's heard of it?
I mean, now a lot of people have.
A lot of people have, but back then hardly anybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what this is? This is amazing. Omar's going to take the boy rejected down to the basement and make him read the Planet of the Apes, Omni, and the X-Men from the beginning.
We got him a copy for his birthday because he loves it so much. Yeah. Thought Omar was named after a character from The Wire.
No, too old.
I love that guy's character. He's one of my favorite characters of any TV shows.
Hey, Omar, do you have any recommendations for a good non-EC pre-code horror comics?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Okay, so outside of horror, you could go with shock and suspense stories. Sorry, I'm looking over there because that's where I keep my stuff.
I'm like...
Shock and suspense stories is wonderful.
It's not where I'm going.
Just because a lot of that stuff was borrowed for the Tales from the Crypt. Now, if you want to go outside of that, you can't go wrong with Crime Patrol, and you cannot go wrong with the Twisted Tales. Those are excellent, seriously. How did you guys meet and become friends?
My wife.
We met at a Tupperware party.
No.
We were the two that showed up without any clothes. We were not given the update.
My wife works at a library.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise, surprise. And she was going to do a thing called BiblioCon, like basically a convention at the library. And one of her coworkers was like, oh, you've got to meet one of our patrons. He's really into comics and stuff like that. Really nice guy. And they were talking, and he showed her a picture of his basement, and she spotted the Hikaru figure, and she was like, Tina, you've got to meet this guy. He has a Hikaru figure. And I was like, let me go to that basement.
This is how I lured women into my basement by showing them.
I'm going to get kidnapped one of these days. I mean, like, you have an obscure interest that I'm into, I'm there.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
How do I get into Post-Crisis Batman? Post-Crisis Batman year 1 is the best place to start. You can go year 2, or you can go Long Halloween. 90% of people will tell you to go with Long Halloween. Yeah. Omar is an Arabic name, correct? Mm-hmm. Lots of Bible names are Arabic. Loving all the extra live streams recently. They're so fun and informative. Keep up the great work, NMC crew, as well as the panel guests. Thank you so much. That means a lot because you take a gamble when you do live streams. Mm-hmm. YouTube doesn't promote them. YouTube hates them. They don't want you to do them because there's not enough money in there for them. They promote things that get them money, shorts or 10-minute videos. Live streams are like, well, we're not making much off of this, so down to the bottom of the barrel you go. And it sucks because as a creator, you know, you got to meet that
threshold.
Yeah, and you got to find that balance too.
This is your bread and butter. Like, I mean, it can be really, really devastating and hard if a video doesn't perform well.
Yeah, it sucks, but you know, it's okay. I like doing it, and I
but
love.
You also do it for fun, and I think it shows.
Yeah, and I love doing this because when you work by yourself 24/7, it gets lonely after a while. Omar, I know the Akira Toriyama art books are gonna go up on Amazon soon. I have all the Dragon Ball Z ones. Those are the ones. The Dragon Ball Visual History, Akira Toriyama manga, art theater books. What do they contain if you do? If you haven't gotten the manga theater, this one here, this is his old stories, pre-Dragon Ball. So you can see a lot of things that eventually developed into Dragon Ball. There's only one of these. It's beautiful. I think everybody should have it in their library. And if it's still in print, get it now because for a while this will probably go out of print.
Yeah, it's probably going to
and it will come back. but people just take advantage of that and they mark it up for like third-party prices, and it gets sickening. I actually talked a little bit about that on the live stream. I said I'm glad there are groups that do not encourage that, and they put a hold on selling books. Like when Mura died, they put a hold, like some of the groups I was in put a hold on selling Berserk.
That's amazing. That's good.
For a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
To honor, I get it. Oh, look at that. Go Ackman, baby. Finally collected it. I wanted that since I was a kid. It's like a little Trunks character.
Yeah.
I got the Super Nintendo. Yeah, dude, do yourself a favor and get this. It has a lot of the old stuff in there, and it's just a great piece of history. The art books themselves, I don't think this finished the DBZ visuals, the hardcovers.
Did Tina get your empowered books when you upgrade to hardcovers? Just quasi main cat? No, I don't. Like, it's very specific on what I collect.
I do love Duran Duran. Shut up, Simon Cleveland.
Yes, Duran Duran is amazing.
Their music tastes are like my dad. Let me hold on a second. I have a funny story about this. I volunteer a lot at the schools where my daughters are, because I like. I think if I wasn't doing this after leaving my career as a IT professional, I think teaching would have been what I would have liked. I like being around kids. Like, I think they get my humor. Yeah. The clean humor, right?
You probably would have stepped up and said something.
Shut up!
Got in trouble.
So I volunteer a lot at my kids' school, and
somebody yawns, it's over. Omar's fired.
This lady came up to me. She was a teacher, and she was like, "Are you Alicia's dad?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I gotta talk to you." And it turns out it was her music teacher, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Let me tell you, she was like, let me tell you something. I give my kids a choice. Like, every kid gets a day to pick music. And when your daughter's day came up, she chose the best music. And I was like, oh, because I was afraid. I was like,
because of her age?
I thought she was going to say she chose this most random weird anime and Japanese like video game music. And I was like, because I even stopped her. I'm like, I know where this is going. And she's like, and I just wanted to thank you because, most kids pick things that they're into, but your daughter has an amazing taste in music. And I asked her where she got it from. And she's like, oh, it's because my poppy listens to this stuff. Because she loved Journey. She was a little bit younger than I was. And I was like, oh, awesome. I thought we were going to go the other way with this conversation. Like, your kid has some weird taste in music.
It could have been.
Yes, Omar Little. I love that character. One of the best characters in comic or in TV shows.
Yeah. At least the ladies that will. Yes, some do.
Some will be like. Some will be like, this dude ain't got no money.
They're like, call an Uber. I'm leaving right
now.
Call
an Uber. Mr. Miracle versus Jigsaw is a good crossover. I love these ideas you're having. Jigsaw.
Funny name.
I would think Jigsaw and the Riddler teaming up against Batman. That would be fun.
Crossover I want is Indiana Jones and the Rocketeer.
They existed at the same time, so that could happen.
Yes. Omar's and his dungeon full of treasures.
Yes. Oh, I had Josh on the chat too. He joined us for the last part of the video.
Hey, Josh.
Most of my friends don't read manga, so thank you for that. Absolutely, man. Oh my God, just remember that my bro got the Phoenix Omnibus, the same store as the Rise and Fall of the Batman.
I wish that Manga Theater had a timeline and more interviews.
Yeah, but I'll take it. I mean, for
it's
somebody that has been wanting these stories for years, to get Go Ackman finally available in English, sweet. I know it's not the colored pages, but maybe one day they can revisit this.
Thank you, Jorge. Or is it George?
Oh, thank you, Jorge.
Press the like button and give Omar YouTube energy for Genki Dama.
Do you know what a Genki Dama is?
No.
You freaking heathen.
I am a heathen. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I know what it is.
In America, it's called a spirit bomb.
Yeah, spirit bomb. What was the name of the book that you just showed? I missed it. Once more.
Akira Toriyama's Manga Theater.
It is. It's hard to see.
It's a hardcover.
It's fuchsia.
It's fuchsia.
Look at you. Yeah, Manga Theater.
It is a hardcover, and I think this one is $34.99. Sorry, it's all it's a collection of his old stories.
Yeah, Viz for not giving us color pages. Blah. I want color pages. I miss.
Well, at least they're not censoring the art anymore. So that goes a long way for me.
Omar, have you seen that Mondo Jubilee figure? It's amazing.
Don't tell Tina. Mondo's toys are expensive. She's all about Jubilee.
I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store. I saw it.
You can blow it out their ears. They get a cut from all our super.
They do.
55%.
It is 12
Look at you.
o'clock.
You remembered. All right. With the DC versus Marvel books being solicited, do you think there's a possibility we'll get a reprint of JLA Avengers? A possibility, yes, but that's a different legal thing that has to be worked out. So you guys should do a panel video on Nearman Collective about Toriyama. Make Dan show his future Trunks Halloween costuming. Mary, I love you, Mary. Duran Duran is my favorite band ever. I love Duran Duran.
Duran Duran is amazing.
Loved it. Thank you.
I also love Billy Idol.
So at this moment, while I talk about our Canadian, or I'm sorry, our European sponsor, Canadian. Tina's going to start opening up some stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
So if you live in Europe and you want some big books, don't cut yourself.
I will not.
Check out waltzcomicshop.com. They're based out of Berlin, Germany. They have the cheapest pre-order prices for Marvel and DC books in the EU. Flat shipping rate of €12 for all big DC books and Marvel books. And bulletproof packaging. All emails answered within 24 hours. And they have a deal going on right now. They have a deal going on every month. But they're called the Books of the Month, where you can get books for a bigger discount. Right now it's DC versus Marvel. The standard and the DM are €99. And then DC versus Marvel Amalgam standard and DM is €99. Thor by Cates and Klein is €81.99. And that is Walt's Comic Shop, your reliable source for omnis and premium. You got to sing that part.
All right, where are we?
This part.
Your reliable source for omnis and premium collected editions in Europe. Ding.
Nice. Okay. Now, when you're opening these up, I have to write down some names and stuff. So,
absolutely. All right.
So we got some fan mail. I haven't checked it in a while. Let's start with this box right here.
All right. That is an Amazon one.
Does it have a name, though?
It might in the open it up. There is usually a...
You guys are going to make me collect these figures.
Let's see.
This is another one from Bar.
It is a gift, and happy B-Day, Bar. You can give the IST gift away if you want to from Mr. Tex.
Oh, that's so sweet. Wait, is this for Bar or for me? This is Mr. Tex. Mr. Tex sent me this.
Yeah, it said happy birthday, Omar.
Sorry, Bar.
So keep that with him.
So I said I can't go down the rabbit hole of collecting DC figures, but Bar got me Nightwing and then a Robin. So
oh no. You see, Omar's a completist. He has to complete
They know. This is why they do it.
Oh.
What the What is that?
Look what oh my god. Melanie, this is the greatest thing ever.
Dude, get that thing away. What the heck is that?
I'm just gonna sit down and I'm just gonna have Alf be right next to you the entire time. That is amazing. Melanie, look at this.
She's watching. With all these great bands you listen to, is there a song you go to for karaoke? There's a lot. A lot of Journey, a lot of Bruce. I love Bruce, man.
This is from Amanda.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let's just leave her last name out of it.
Amanda C.
Okay. What am I gonna do with all this Alf stuff? This is the stuff of nightmares. Thank you, Amanda C.
Oh, this is a box.
Usually Bruce Springsteen. Brilliant Disguise is one of my favorite songs to sing.
Heart of Glass is my go-to from Bonnie.
Magdalena Salerosa if I want to sing in Spanish. Try not to do La Bamba because that's pretty stereotypical, but people expect it out of me. Living in Kentucky, yes.
I've never heard you sing that.
I know because I don't want to. But when I go with like Dan and those guys, they always like, do it, man.
Queen.
Oh yeah, we do Queen.
Masters of the Universe is usually the one that I go for, not Bohemian Rhapsody.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, you mean
Queen's Damn it, Tina! Now you're confusing me. It's not Princess of the Universe?
Princess of the... Yes, thank you.
Okay, I was really confused about what's...
Look, I will get it wrong every time.
The Alf stuff is for me. From me. Oh, Bruce, you monster! Viva Peru, carajo! Thank you, Jack Berry. The Alf stuff is from me. So this is from Bruce.
This did not have a name. It was from...
Did it have another box?
It was a box in a box from Comic Zone.
Okay.
So there's nothing in here to indicate who it's from.
Oh God, this has to be from Bruce. It's copies of One More Day. Bruce, what am I gonna do with this stuff? Why? Oh God! Look how many trees died.
Is it the same?
It's One More Day.
Give away.
Oh, he knows. All right.
Thank you, Bruce.
Yeah, thank you, Bruce. How many is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 copies of One More Day. That's more than every day of the week. This Alf is scary, dude. What the heck is wrong?
Oh, you've got some floppies, singles.
Oh, wait a second now. What is that? Who's that from?
This is from Melanie Mare.
I'm just gonna write Melanie M just in case. Some people don't like their last names review.
True.
Oh, New Universe! I haven't seen this in years. This is the Kickers Incorporated series. Do you know anything about the new Marvel Universe?
If it was sports, I didn't go around it.
No, it's not sports.
That is a football team.
I mean, but they're fighting crime, dude.
That is a football team.
Oh, is this the whole set?
It looks like
I haven't seen this in years.
When was it printed?
Look at this Magnola and Simonson piece right here.
87.
Yeah, this had to have been like, I was gonna guess 88, but 87 sounds about right.
This is glued.
Kevin Nolan and Mike Magnola piece. That's awesome. Bruce, you know what you did? You brought the freaking. That had to have been you, right, Bruce? You're One More Day, right? That there's no way somebody else did that to me.
How do I even open this? Somebody was making.
Did somebody give you a puzzle?
It is hot glued.
It's hot glued?
It is hot glued.
Omar, please tell me you have a cat. If not, get a cat. I have 2 cats.
Yeah, he's got
2 cats.
Sweet old guy named Shinobi, and then a cat that I can't seem to make friends with, and I make friends with.
Yeah, you're like a cat whisperer. Tina, here, let me get this. You get the next box.
Okay,
They hot glued it.
They hot glued it.
This is from Crispin Feliciano.
Okay,
Near mint condition. So,
dude, that is super glued, or not super glued. That is hot glued.
Okay. So, what were you trying to open?
I was trying to at least open one side so I could just Hulk rip it open, but it doesn't really quite work. No.
So
let me be a squirrel. Let's open up these, and I'll be a squirrel trying to open that for the next. Oh, you got it.
You got to manhandle it, Tina. This is Samurai Man Customs. Let me show that really quick with the Z.
That package was indestructible. Now this is just from.
And this is from, one more time, say it. Crispin, what's his last name start with?
F.
I'll write it down. This is. Oh, where's Melanie? She would love this. This is so stupid. It's Return of the Junk Wars. Outback. It's a mint on card. Somebody spent money to send me this. This joke has gone too far.
That is nice. That's a nice detail to packaging and everything.
Oh man, my wife hurt her back. I don't think she could come down here. She's gonna freak out. This is so ridiculous. Okay, so that one was, maybe this was from Bruce too. I don't know. The Alf stuff's from me, not done yet.
No, not done yet.
Do you think you can come downstairs for a minute so I could show you this ridiculous thing that Bruce found?
Yeah. I'm taking a bath.
Oh, okay. Well, you go on and take a bath, baby. I'll talk to you in a minute. Bye. Okay.
Well, it's not done yet.
Of course.
Oh man, you need to wash the plastic. Plastic will eventually like break down. The suckers are a little sticky on that one.
This is so gross. What the heck is this? Stick around, Alf.
It's like so the car windows.
Yeah, he ain't going to no car window.
Oh,
you might be going in your car.
Melanie has to put it in her car. This is from Robert.
Okay.
But wait, it's a 2-for-1 special.
Oh, God.
So that's from Robert B.
I think it's all from Bruce. It's all from Bruce.
Yep, here's Bruce again.
One more day is me. More stuff coming. One more day coming? Bruce, I don't think there's enough people that want one more day.
Are you sure?
This is a Giga Chat. This needed Giga Chat string. You don't share your pets enough these days. It's true. They hang out upstairs. That's what's going on with the pets. It's not Crispin Glover. No, it is not. By your logic, you have so much Alf means you need to finish this collection.
I remember this.
Well, I have enough gifts for Dirty Santa now.
Oh.
The Chia Pet. Alf. Is this normal people thing? Oh, you did send me normal things. Swamp Thing in 4K, baby. Yes. Thank you, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
Oh, High Plains Drifters in 4K and then the Dune movie in 4K. The Godzilla movie we talked about. That's okay, though. But this one here is a classic, man. The Train to Busan. And this is... What the heck is wrong with Bruce, dude?
Oh, my gosh.
Why did you send me this?
If you're not, did you include that in your video or was that just for TikTok?
I can't remember if I talked to, no, I did. I talked about it on a Saturday stream that
okay.
When I opened up the box from PRH, they sent me this instead of, what was it supposed to be?
I don't even remember at this time.
I think it was the Thor book or something.
Might have been. It was either Spider-Man or Thor.
Now I have 2 copies I don't know what to do with. Thank you, Bruce.
That's wonderful.
I'm enjoying this day too much.
Oh.
Okay, so who's this from?
This is from our vendor.
Our binder. That might be another Bruce thing, and it's like an Alf comic book.
All right, let's see.
Kickers Incorporated is what I'm excited about. That thing is awesome. I haven't seen those in years. Heard Bart's excitement through the phone when Melanie said, I'm taking... Why did I read that? Omar, will you have an Al theme room this house? I don't know if I have enough. You did send me normal things.
Oh, here's a letter.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Omar.
It is a happy birthday. It's from somebody normal, not Bruce. Okay, let's see.
He got really excited about that.
Congrats on another year around the sun. Thanks for everything you do. Your videos are consistently great, and the community that you've helped developed is truly special and beneficial for many people. Your Evangelion for comics is that right?
Infectious.
No, that's Evangelion, Tina.
Yeah, Evangelion for comics is infectious.
Evangelism. Dang it, Tina, not Evangelion. Sorry, it's handwritten, which I appreciate. Infectious. So I wanted to share some great comics with you that I don't think you have. If you do have them, or just don't dig them, feel free to use them in a giveaway. Oh, wait, okay. I actually want to see what's in here. I don't want to. He wrote what's in here, but I kind of like to be surprised. This is from Ross WB on Discord. Yeah. Thanks, man. Okay, I want to see what's in here. Look at you using that man string. Oh, dude, I don't know. Okay, I got really excited because I see James Stokoe's name on here.
So that's.
Yeah, I don't have this. But
it's nice.
But I'm a big Stokoe fan. This is Sobek, but it's got, I don't know if y'all can see, it's got a gold foil right up here. And I actually don't have Carmen. This is by Gillian March. I don't have this. And Axe Wielder John. Also don't have this. This is from Karoshi Comics. So let's see here. Axe Wielder John. This was from Zoop campaign by Nick Pitara, who drew the Manhattan Projects. Yeah, for Jonathan Hickman. This is a great barbarian action comic that was just fascinating and has some killer twists. And Pitara's art is awesome. Carmen, apologies for the wrinkle. No, you're good. It's just that way. Gillian March's art is sexy, stunning, and spectacular. And Sobek, this is technically a single issue, but it's a great one. Production value is up a notch. Oh yeah, I gotta flip through that, dude. Thank you so much, Russ.
It looks
WB.
gorgeous.
Okay, I gotta write down what he sent. So must be.
Thank you guys so much. Like, I know Omar really appreciates it, especially with his birthday coming up.
Oh yeah, nothing says happy birthday more than Alf. Bruce. He set the bar. He set the bar high for trolling.
Bruce said, "Thought you won a hardcover."
No, I'm happy with the trade. Wait, a hardcover of what?
I'm not sure. I'm just going through.
Hey, Lily, how are you? Oh, the hardcover of this.
This is amazing. 10 copies.
The hardcover of Push Off.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't even want the soft cover.
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, all right. This is from Albert.
This is Black Road. This is an excellent book. I love this book. But let's see what Albert says.
Okay. Oh no, that's not Albert. That's
this is okay. Just Albert sent this.
Yeah, just Albert. There's unfortunately no message for Albert there.
Well, thank you, Albert, for sending this. This is a great series. If you read Sword, what was it called? It's the other Wood series. Sword Girl. Yeah,
Sword Girl.
It's set in the same or Northlanders. That's what it is.
You're gonna have enough stuff to open up an Elf museum here soon.
Please don't say it. Who said that? I do not need more Alf. Please stop sending me Alf. One day in the future, random Alf museum is going to open up in Kentucky just because people send it. It's like,
I know, it's tragic. We'll have to record Melanie's.
Yeah, she hurt her back. That's what's going on.
Tina watches too much anime. I do. That's basically all I watch. Oh my goodness, Tina, don't put up with him or just smack him. I can't.
She has smacked.
I have actually smacked him.
And I'm like, you got to smack me harder.
If you go back, yeah, this is like what 7 years ago. If you go back on Omar's videos, there are a panel show.
Yep.
If you don't know, that's where we basically start this channel with. And there is a video where I do actually smack Omar, and he was like, "What was that? Smack me harder."
I'm like, it has to look believable.
And I'm like,
it was the intro was supposed to be me offending you, and you not taking my crap.
And I'm like,
you have to do it like 6 times.
Just like taking shots, like.
Oh man, those were fun times.
I just can't.
Alpaca's my favorite thing. I wasn't expecting this, and the way it was packed, they were like, "This guy's a collector." What am I gonna do with it? So who's that from?
This is from GB
Annister, the sender's name, GB Annister.
Yes. I learned how to read, I promise.
I gotta make sure, I put people's names
You've
right.
Got a card with
the right
it.
thing.
And I'll leave you to.
Oh, it's a birthday gift. Yeah, it's a dinosaur card.
Oh, that's nice.
Happy birthday, hermano. Goodies. And Raiders and Bidding personalized for you by Crumb. Oh, you got
Crumb.
Yeah, Crumb is
yeah.
He's the guy that's doing a series for Dark Horse called it's one of my favorite series last year. Bird King. Did you get Bird King from him? Oh, dude, you did get it signed by him. I love this dude's stuff. Oh, and there's little stickers here. If you haven't read Bird King, it is amazing if you like fantasy stuff. That's so cool. So it's not just that, it's also the first volume to Omar. Oh, that's so dude, thank you so much. Now I can give away my copies of Bird King and Raiders. I haven't read Raiders. Oh, dude, this is so cool. This was published by Dark Horse 2. And what is this one here? Thrud the Barbarian. Let's see if I can show some of the stuff in here. Oh my gosh, that looks awesome. Published by Titan Comics. Dude, thank you so much, man. Let me make sure I got your card right. This is Gav. Okay. Partworks. Oh, it's Partworks. It's hard to keep up with who. Okay, now I know who it is. I'm going to write down Partworks.
Write that down. And I will free these.
Thank you so much, man. This is so freaking cool. That Barbarian book is awesome. I have to do my haul video soon for January and February, and then do March later on. Thank you all so much. Keep Alf Balka on the shelf in the background, mint on card. Today, I subscribe again to the Patreon. Thank you for all you do on this channel, including TikTok. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we do have a TikTok if you want to check us out. Blessed to see another day. You keeping me entertained while I wait for the bus. Oh, Lily, I'm glad we're here to entertain you. What did Omar do to Melanie's back? Stop it. Good morning, good morning, cousins. Happy early birthday to both of us, Omar. Big Johnny, thank you, brother. I didn't even. Oh, Sherwin sent me that. That's from Sherwin. Because
is this the artist of
he was
Gloom Cookies?
Oh, I don't know. This is Courtney Volume 2.
That art is very familiar to me.
So Sherwin got me Volumes 1 and 3, and he said he was going to send me, or maybe this is, Volume 2. And he said he was going to send me Volume 2. So thank you so much. But he also sent me some other stuff.
Yeah, this is all from Sherwin.
The Sacrifices. This is from Image Comics, issue number 1. Two covers, signed. Oh, and dude, you can't.
Yeah.
That's. So you got me 13, I believe is how you pronounce it. They released a box set in America that has the first 6 volumes. And he was like, I'll take care of you because they're cheaper to get where he was. Dude, this is so unexpected. Thank you so much. My man.
This is from the creator of Gloom Cookie. Gloom Cookie was a...
You recognize the art just from that?
Yeah, it was published back in 2001. It used to be in my pull list. And I looked at it, I was like, man, this is Gloom Cookie's creator. I know this art anywhere.
I got some cleaning up to do. All right. What do we got left, Tina?
That is it.
That's it.
That is the last box. Happy birthday, Omar.
Thank you all so much. That was so awesome and completely unexpected.
Here, I'll put this back behind you.
Omar, when will we get the most... No. You just broke my one-of-a-kind Alf. When will we get the most wanted Marvel Omnibus Gallop started? That will be on the channel. We're going to kick it off live on March 24th at 2:30 p.m. It's going to be myself, Peter M., and Taylor will be joining us for that. You have more Alf than you Warriors. This is sad. Display that Alf in its glory. Hey, Terry, is Bruce your sugar daddy, Omar? Obviously not.
I mean, he's a sugar or something.
Hey, Omar, just wanted to ask, between the Absolute 3 Jokers and Matt Fraction's Omni, which do you recommend? Getting them both for about 70 Canadian dollars.
Nice.
The Matt Fraction Hawkeye Omnibus, I assume. You'll get more reading in the Hawkeye by Matt Fraction. And I think if you ask the chat, more people in the chat would probably tell you to buy Matt Fraction's Hawkeye. I actually enjoyed 3 Jokers. I never like sequels to things that should be left alone, like The Killing Joke. But Jeff Johns did some really cool twists and turns in that. That's just my opinion. I did search for an Alf. Alf backup popped up, and I had to buy it.
That's great.
This is so stupid.
I wonder if people are like, why is all this Alf merchandise?
I know there's going to be somebody new to the channel going, this guy really likes Alf.
No, just like somebody who's selling it is like, why is this stuff suddenly moving? It's been dead stuff
That
for
one
years.
guy on Etsy that's been trying to sell his Alf collection is like, yes, I've hit the mother
He's
level.
like, all right.
Excited to soon get my copy of Batman Beyond from Cheap Graphic Novels. My The Psychic Girl is not in print, but there are 2 ways you can get it, like the 7-volume Tankobon, the smaller size volumes, and then the 3 big thick volumes. Not overly priced. not a lot of people are searching for Ryoichi Ikigami stuff. It was one of my favorite artists. I love that guy's art. Kamehameha. Yeah, brother. Hey, Omar, I'm getting back into reading Claremont's X-Men. I'm about to read Fall of the Mutants. What's your favorite? Well, Fall of the Mutants is my favorite X-Men event. Mutant Massacre is awesome. Don't get me wrong. And if you like Mutant Massacre, join us here on Near Mint Condition this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Old Reader, New Reader. For my birthday week, I chose Mutant Massacre. It's going to be Maddie, Amanda, Oddfell, and Peter, and myself.
Nice.
Yeah. She heard her back moving all the merchandise in the storage. Oh. I'm the original sugar daddy. This is getting creepy. Will Skybound get the reprint? The Marvel character stuff. Nothing is 100% sure right now. So we will have to weep at my Wookiee. I love Ralph.
I'm sorry.
That made you crack up a little too much.
It did. I'm sorry.
So right now we don't know exactly what they're able to collect. But with Hasbro being involved and Marvel printing Hasbro stuff, who knows? It could be left open to a lot of things. Exciting times regardless. Tina did Omar a favor.
What comics are widely praised, but you personally don't like? For me, it's King Riddler, One Bad Day.
King's Riddler.
Riddler. I'm sorry. Taylor, All New Wolverine, and
Palmiotti's Harley Quinn.
Okay, thank you for saying.
I got you. It's always tough to answer this question because at the end of the day, I'm always going to offend somebody that loves these books. But at the end of the day, it's all subjective, right? Not everything is going to click with everyone. There are things that Tina likes that I'm like, what is wrong with you?
There's a few choices.
They make people like you. What the heck? And there are things that I like that a lot of people don't. So for me, I don't get the love of the Ultimate Universe. Ultimates is... No, it always felt like a dumbed down version of the Avengers, an edgy version of the Avengers. Old Man Logan. I love the art so much so that it made it into my Wolverine favorite fights. But the story itself was, I don't want to spoil what happens, but I don't see Wolverine doing what he did. And I'm not talking about the big kills. I'm talking about what he did after that. His skull is made out of adamantium. Why would he try to, that makes no sense. Okay, sorry, I'm not reviewing the books. This is what happens when I open this door. You gotta let it all in, man.
You gotta keep it short and simple.
New Avengers by Bendis. I get it. I get it. I get why people like it. What's another praise book that people really enjoy that I'm like, it's okay. There are lots. There are people that praise a lot of books, like no, I think I'll just limit myself to just one more.
Yeah, just one more.
I'll end up offending everybody in the chat. Highly praised. What's another high praise book that people did?
Too much hype?
Well, I mean it's just personal taste. I just whatever.
You could think of this all day.
Well, I'm trying to think of one that came out recently that people have been like this is amazing. You need to check this out. Like, I don't get the hate for Batman Damned. I don't think it's the worst Batman story. I think it's actually okay. I'll be honest, like the Sean Murphy stuff, Batman stuff is just okay to me.
Just okay.
I love the artwork, but it's just okay. Yeah. Did you recover the cursed package held in custom? No, my brother, I haven't. So I don't know where it is. I did tell them, I'm going to have a talk with the postmaster because everything is filled out correctly. You and I try to get a hold of them. They never replied back to us. And I paid over $100 to ship that over to you. And that is ridiculous. I did buy an Alf puppet for myself. Nothing like almost 57-year-old man playing with, but this puppet is huge.
I love puppets. I love mascots. Man, I love creepy things.
New Krypton is not collected in an omnibus, but they are collected in trade paperbacks.
Gotcha. It's been creepy, Omar. The creepy Omar show.
It's been creepy, Omar. No, you made it creepy, Bart. Omar, Alf. You started this mess. Alf was on Impractical Jokers. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you. Not you, Big Stu. I'll always talk to you. James trying to say that. Okay, James, you were right. Hey, Omar, what's upcoming in the bestest channel ever? Thank you so much. Let me pull up my I actually have calendar because I'm working with Dom to make sure it keeps me on track, and it's been working so far. To nothing today besides this, but tomorrow is the Invincible Library Edition overview, as well as the Masters of the Universe overview in the afternoon. Then the Ultimate Marvel by Jonathan Hickman Omnibus on Monday, with the David Pepose interview on Monday at 6 p.m. The trades on Tuesday. I got to make sure that Declan Shalvey's coming back to talk with his artist on Thundercats. We're going to talk more, and that's at 5 p.m. And then Old Reader, New Reader, we're doing the Mutant Massacre. Wednesday, I hope to do 0 Hour Omnibus that day, and the Magnetic Press hardcovers, and then the horror movie, which will go up today, or no, tomorrow. The poll will go for which horror movie Amanda should watch that we review on Wednesday at 8 p.m. The 14th, which is my birthday, is when you'll see the top 15 Wolverine fights. Domavex is actually editing that video he's working with me like that. The 15th should be the DC solicits. And the whole video should be coming out on the 17th with Torun Grombeck's interview at 2 p.m. The birthday interview. Also found an Alf phone, but they were all furry, used, and really gross. I thought it was a step. So you do have a line.
There's a line
that you don't cross. I'm glad that I know that.
Is the Phoenix Omni high on your dislike books list, Omar?
We don't talk about that book.
No talkie.
But we are coming back on the 21st to do the Evergreen X-Men Omnibus list.
Gotcha.
And we're creating a panel for that. Should be really fun. Melanie should keep the Alf puppet in your bed. What is wrong with you while you sleep? P.S. Remember, Talking Tina from the Twilight Zone. The doll. Do you remember the Twilight Zone episode with Talking Tina?
I probably have watched it. I don't recall it at this time. Oh man. oh man. I once had a package from Japan sitting in customs for like 2 months. I thought it might be confiscated because it was Masterpiece Megatron.
Because he turns into a gun.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, this is a different thing. The package made it to his town, and the post office refused to send it.
Why?
They didn't give him a reason. I emailed them. I'm like, I'm the sender. Everything's filled out correctly. What do I need to do? Do I need to pay extra postage? They never got back to me.
Really?
Never got back to him. They sent it back. And I was like, this is effing ridiculous. So I'm going to have to talk to the postmaster about this crap.
Is Annihilation and Annihilation Conquest getting reprinted soon?
Conquest got voted into our poll. And for the last few years, Marvel has been following the poll. So hopefully it will be. Annihilation's been printed 3 times. So I'm sure it will come back eventually. The horror movie I vote for is Barney's Great Adventure. Scary stuff. Movie will give you nightmares.
Oh, man.
Is that real?
I don't know.
So Talking Tina was the doll. It's kind of like Child's Play. Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm Talking Tina. It's good. I love Twilight Zones, man.
Hi, I'm Talking Tina, and you can...
Better be nice to me. Yeah.
Oh, man.
The Ultimates was a product of its time. Oh, I'm not here to review or debate. If you all like it, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It got new readers. I agree with that. Just like New Avengers got so many people to read Avengers. It just wasn't for me. But it was at a time where people wanted something more serious, real than typical superhero fare. But it lacks soul, in my opinion. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
If you agree with me, we can talk.
No, I mean,
I didn't want to I didn't want to get people arguing
people's opinions about things. Like, you definitely should read something. There's going to be people who.
Well, I think everybody should read everything and leave it up to them to decide.
There are things that I hated years ago that I've come back to reread and I enjoy later in life because I have a different outlook in life. So your feelings over certain medias or things can change over time. Change is great. And what you love now, somebody's going to hate and vice versa. Yeah. It's okay.
That is really, there's a lot of truth to that because I did a video of like my top 10 image books like 4 years ago. And I think I can update that now because there's been so many cool releases and opinions change over time.
Things grow on you too.
Right. With the exception of X-Men, because that's always going to be the greatest books ever. Omar, now that Marvel's doing a Ben and volume number Omnis, would you all consider doing a Matt My X books on the Uncanny X-Men? Peter and I are happy to come back. Oddfell's happy to come back. I'll have to talk to Riley. And if he doesn't want to come back, it's one of those things that will probably come back with somebody else, because I know that he's busy doing his manga thing and he loves it and it's growing, and you got to go with what your audience likes, right? I respect that. Good for him. I'm happy for his growth. Omar, has David or anyone at Marvel addressed the same DA? I have let them know, and I'm going to send a reminder email this week. Omar, don't let the Alf puppet push you down.
Yes, they made a big screen Barney movie.
Oh, I knew about that.
Okay, yeah.
I disagree, Omar. Ultimatum should probably not be read. But look at it this way. Ultimatum had some good artwork by David Finch, and there's David Finch fans, right? Yeah. I get it. It's awful, awful, awful. I don't know what the heck was going on in that book. Anyway, I can't review it. Never mind. Why did Marvel stop releasing deluxe editions? It's not financially beneficial for them. Probably. You answered your own question, Bar. Probably because the overhead is too much and not enough profit coming in. And they probably see a lesser overhead for producing bigger books like Omnis, and still able to make a profitable amount. I appreciate the Ultimate Universe are trying something different. Oh, and it was huge. It's interesting that something I like now I could hate years from now, or vice versa. You do change with time, so I get it. That's a really good point. Even if you aren't a fan of the Ultimate Universe, are there any Ultimate stuff you like? Ultimates by Al Ewing is freaking awesome. And don't get me wrong, I like aspects of it. I just didn't see a point. The Miles Morales stuff, the first 2/3 of that omnibus, I read that omnibus in one day because I thought, man, I think Bendis finally got me, to read his superhero stuff and enjoy it. Because I do like aspects of Bendis writing when it comes to like his crime stories, and some of his Daredevil stuff is solid. Hey, Princess. You got to see this nightmare that I am surrounded by.
See a Chia Alf?
No. Look at this.
Return of the Jug Alf bug.
Bruce found that.
Awesome. What? Where?
I have no idea.
Did a search. He said he did a search,
custom.
and then it's definitely custom.
It's custom. It's what it came in a sea.
I'm not going to get on camera.
Okay.
There is a puppet. Where's the puppet?
I threw that thing.
I can't bend over and pick it up though, baby. Come on now.
What? No,
you can put that over your head.
I'm not wearing it. Don't you even think that I'm wearing that?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Bruce said he got one for himself because he liked it so much.
Oh wow. This is good quality.
Okay, you can review it on a TikTok. Since Amazon wouldn't let me add any GIF options, I'll just tell you now. I just sent you some Pingu stickers your way. Did you hear that? John sending us some Pingu stickers. Thank you, John.
Ooh, I'll put them on my phone. And then
people are saying hello.
They are.
He also got me a hardcover version of this.
Josh says, Melanie, feel better.
Oh,
Raju says, hey, Melanie.
Thank you.
Omar, did you see the upcoming cover? Yes, I love that cover. It reminds me, we've seen covers like that before. The last one I remember seeing that was the Street Fighter Zero cover from Udon, where you have all the characters walking. Capcom, a lot of manga and anime creators love doing that, like having their characters marching the walk. And X-Men did it, and I was like, and freaking. Is this my daughter?
Oh,
no,
no,
this is not my daughter.
Do you put that back?
A friend.
Yes. I can adopt her. I should adopt her.
Really quick, I explained to a student yesterday who Alf was because of the wooden Alf, the wood burned.
That Gabriel sent us.
Gabriel sent, yeah. So I got to explain who the Alf is.
Thank you, guys.
Give her the Chia pet. She can take it to her class.
I am.
She's going to take it to class first.
Amazing.
Thank you for that, buddy. Are you wearing the Alf? What is it saying? Are you wearing the Alf Omnibus announcement coming? No, I'm not going to wear that. There is no Alf. Yes. The Alf Omnibus announcement will be the one time that Melanie puts the suit on and she can announce some Omnibus.
That would be so much fun.
David's like, lose my number. Now that Marvels are printing the Jason Aaron Uncle Scrooge book, are we closer to ever to Omar's dream Uncle Scrooge Wolverine team up? Oh my gosh. Scrooge would be so good. He could fund the X-Men. He's canon now, baby.
He's going to be Professor X.
No, he's funding them.
Alf should be Professor X.
I want to read Infinite Crisis. Is there anything I should read before getting into Infinite Crisis? The big thing to read that I think is important, but it's going to give you a headache if you've never read anything like it, is Crisis on Infinite Earths. because it introduces the concept of the multiple Earths being joined into one, characters dying, and then characters that go away come back in Infinite Crisis. And I feel like you would get more out of it if you read that. Identity Crisis is one of my least favorite events at DC, but I feel like it's important because of how it changes the ideology of these characters. And Sacrifice, Superman Sacrifice is another important one I think you should read. Trying to think of what else that is a must. That starts the maybe a little bit of Batman Superman, maybe the first 6 issues. That has the whole crisis thing started.
Okay.
Oh no, my wife. That was my wife.
Yeah.
I'm not Tina.
No, because Omar would have been like what, 3 or 4 when I was born. So
yeah, we're not that much. By the way, happy birthday, Omar. Please keep me posted. You know I will, hermano. I'll keep you posted. I'll send you an email. What's going on? Alf Tiger would be a hilarious team.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
creepy.
Oh. Omar, does Doctor Strange have that epic character defining run like Claremont's X-Men, Miller's Daredevil, Pad's Hulk, etc.?
I think Roger Stern did an amazing job. So I think his run. Unfortunately, that's not collected in omnibus format, but we do have some of the epics and Triumph and Torment.
What is your favorite Mark Waid comic?
Ooh, in Marvel? Definitely not his X-Men run. I don't think he even likes his X-Men run.
Oh, that's sad.
Probably his Fantastic Four. Captain America or Fantastic Four. Final answer. Scrooge McDuck would say, "To me, my do it with a accent, Tina."
Oh no, you put me on the spot. I can't do that.
Oh, do it, Tina. Let me hear.
Can't do that.
You got this.
I can't. Why don't you try it?
I ain't going down that road.
Absolutely.
I'm the Uncanny Omar. Omar was a full-grown adult when I was born.
Oh no!
Shut up, Bart.
Oh, Bart.
Bart was like calling me out. She's like, when we did the old reader, new reader, she's like, "Yeah, now you get to read a female character by female creators." I was like, I was reading female characters by female creators before you were even born.
Oh no.
Identity Crisis. There's a book I liked at the time when it came out. Uncle Scrooge would go to town on the X-Men for their wasted spendings. He would cut the budget.
No danger.
No more danger room.
It'd be like a table saw. He'd like go at it.
I feel like most writers don't like their X-Men run. I feel like that is a true statement. And a lot of that has to do with editors and mandates and forced crossovers. And is it, how much of you are you really putting into the
what
book?
You've been told to do.
Yeah.
Did Mark Waid do Deadpool?
Yeah, he did a 4-issue miniseries with Ian Churchill and Ken Lashley. It was the follow-up to the first miniseries by Fabian and Joe Mad.
Tina, when are you going to do a show with Unstoppable Bar, Omar, Maddie, and Amanda? Just did an old reader, new reader with her on Poison Ivy.
Yeah, you want to come on?
I'm up for it.
What do you want to read?
I don't know.
I'm going to force you to read something you don't want to read.
Okay,
who's your least favorite character that's popular? Are you like an anti-Superman gal? Or Captain America?
You know what? Yeah, I don't like Superman. Well, my friend Clark, aptly named, was like, you got to read this Superman comic like 10 years ago. And I read it and I was just like, not impressed.
What was it?
I don't even remember.
It was that good that you don't remember.
I don't even well, I remember the art, but I don't remember the title. It was a very like homage to like a 1950s style, very
For the man that has everything, or
maybe. I mean, I don't know.
What comics do you enjoy? Thank you for the super chat, brother. What comics do you enjoy that are written by writers you don't regularly like? For me, it's torn between Tom Taylor's Spider-Man and his Boba Fett miniseries. So you don't like Tom Taylor, but you like Spider-Man and his Boba Fett. I mean, I can go back to my Bendis. I don't typically like Bendis, but I like his crime stuff, and I like his Miles Morales.
They're saying shine.
Mark Miller is another a writer I don't really like, and I enjoy what is it? Chrononauts. I thought Chrononauts was so fun. It's two dudes being dudes traveling through time, and it's probably the way I would travel through time, just having fun.
Traveling through time.
Couple of Giga Chads traveling through time. It was fun. Red Sun, that gets critically acclaimed, but Red Sun is pretty good.
Why no love for Ditko?
Trying to think of who else. Why no love for Ditko? Oh, as far as what, like best Spider-Man artist, or which Ditko? Oh, you mean okay? Defining run. You know what? Damn it, Lily. I think you you did bring up a good point. The defining run of Doctor Strange is the Stan Lee and Steve Ditko era. You're right, because after that, every single artist tried to mimic that psychedelic art style when Doctor Doom is traveling to different, different worlds. And it's so good that my daughter, my youngest, loved it. Like, she really liked Doctor Strange from the 60s. So it stands the test of time. So you're right. I stand corrected. Thank you, Lily.
Nice.
But I'm not corrected about Mark Miller's Old Man Logan. No one will change my mind. Who else is another writer I don't typically write like that much? Kyle Higgins. Not the biggest fan of Kyle Higgins, but I really liked his Power Rangers. Didn't like the Nightwing stuff, but I like Power Rangers. Any idea how much longer the Mighty Marvel Masterworks are going to run? Any news on May, June, July, August releases? What was the last one? Was it Captain America? I can't remember. It was in the last solicitations. So they're still continuing them. There's no stopping them.
And hey guys, just a reminder, with 15 minutes left to go, everyone smash that like button.
Yes, please. That goes a long way for us here.
That absolutely does. Like Bill and
Make Tina read Marvel. She'll love it.
What? Where's
Bill
that?
and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah, man. What number am I thinking of? 69, dude. Oh my God, I love that movie. That movie was for me was my Doctor Who growing up.
That's a weird Doctor Who.
No way. You know what's funny? It's like, you mimic the movies you watch, right? Yeah. So whenever people said no way in the late 80s, it was like, yes way. And then Wayne's World.
Way.
And then Wayne's World came out, and then we started saying way instead of yes way. No way. It's weird. Omar, ask Tina to read. No, I will not, because that means I would have to read it. New here. Hello, infamous Devil Trigger, the Second Coming. That is an awesome name. Do you recognize the character? Is that a Claymore? Or is that...
I don't...
My old eyes had me believing that it was Alucard at first.
No, that is not Alucard.
But then I'm like, it could be Claymore.
Absolutely. For a moment, I thought it was D-Lit, and I was like, no, that's not D-Lit.
You're so old, Tina, and you went with D-Lit.
Yeah, that looks like...
She doesn't even have elf ears.
Claymore.
Hey, Omar, do you think Spider-Man Reign would make a good addition to the Marvel The End Omnibus?
Is that Shovel Knight? No, I'm paying attention to
Stop looking at people's avatar.
I need to stop.
Do I think it will be? I think it would make a good gallery edition, despite of how I feel about the story. The art is wonderful. The birthday is also the 14th. Dude, same age? Oh, heck yeah, Maximum. That's freaking awesome. You're also going to be 26?
No.
Happy birthday. Shut up, Tina. Happy birthday. Can't wait for Thrawn Dark Empire Omni. That is coming. Yes.
Sweet.
Dude, thank you so much. And happy birthday to you, man. Yes.
Doing old reader, new reader on Grimm.
Yeah, she bought me Grimm volumes 1 through 3.
To restart this series. I have not read Grimm.
When does the hardcover come out, Bar? When the hardcover comes out, you're welcome to come back to the show. Omar, I'm watching the holdovers after this. I loved it. I hope you enjoy it, man. I loved it. I hope it gets some love in the Oscars. You know, the writers that actually hated that 69 dudes joke, it was added in at the... What? I guess that makes sense. Look at that. Who's the bigger anime fan? Yeah. Right here, baby.
I actually have not fully watched Claymore, so it's...
What?
Yeah, it's like so much. Like I kind of start stuff and then like I don't keep up with it.
Hey, yo. Hope you beautiful people are doing well. Question: as someone who wants to read Dragon Ball but in full color, how and where can I get these, and how many books there are there? Unfortunately, they were discontinued. So you can still find them. And some of them are out of print, though, so you may have to pay a little bit. I don't think they even made it to the Cell Saga. I don't... Oh, honestly, I don't think they've even finished the Freezer Saga. But if somebody knows, because I know somebody knows, please let us know in the comments. By the way, it was Claymore.
It was... I know.
Dang, I'm good. Tina, you remember this anime?
Yes, I do. I love Witch Hunter Robin.
Jinx.
Yeah.
Yes, Witch Hunter Robin was awesome. Loved it.
Man, that's something I haven't thought about in years.
Then again, all that anime from that era, like that.
It's very
We didn't have a lot, right?
Like Champloo. It's sort of like that kind of semi-era of like Ghost in the Shell and all that stuff.
If they brought out the New Warriors Omnibus, would you buy it? Yes, I would. Josh is saying they did not finish the Frieza saga. Yeah.
Tina, if you want to read Claymore, please be aware the ending is hella fillerized and dumb. They cut off the manga. It's basically around 45%-ish mark of the manga. Okay,
People
I'll take that.
Hate the ending.
Well, it happens to so many like.
Well, look at Berserk. Season 1 of Berserk in 1997. Yeah.
I mean, One Piece. They have the Foxy Pirates. I hate the Foxy Pirates.
We need a Tom King Batman omnibus. That will come. There's no way they don't. The Claymore anime only covers like the 55 chapters. The manga sauce. The manga is great.
Awesome.
If you can find the box set.
I'll do the manga instead of the anime. It's easier to consume anime because I can do stuff, and I'm one of those people I need like.
Wait, are you watching it in English?
No, I'll watch.
You read and do things?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I will like crochet. I will knit. I will cross stitch. I will make paper stars. I will actually read manga as I multitask. I swear, like Maddie thinks I have attention deficit disorder. I probably do.
Pokemon is the best anime ever. You hold on to that, Jimmy.
Gotta catch.
Just like Morbius is the greatest character ever.
See, everybody can disagree about something. It's still fantastic that you are a nerd for something, and that's what I love. I love when people share their hobbies. It doesn't matter, that people disagree. It's what you love, and that's important to you.
I love having conversations with people that disagree with me. That's why I invited Maddie and Amanda on Old Reader, New Reader, because out of most of my friends, they seem to disagree on the things that I like, and I definitely disagree on the things they like. So it's fun when we all like the same thing, and I'm like, oh, awesome. They dug it, or they're like, "Oh, awesome! Omar really liked this book."
And Maddie's is very like hard. She's like, "No." Amanda's really great too.
Missed the Toriyama stream, but just wanted to raise a glass to him. Well, I got my bottle water here. Chrono Trigger remains the best game ever made, and his art is important. Oh yeah, there's a reason why. No hating on anybody that loves Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross also had some beautiful music by Yatsura, but Chrono Trigger is immortalized because of Toriyama's art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could you show off that 16-bit Chrono Trigger character? Go down here for a second. Behind you, please. The 16-bit.
Right.
That's Melanie. Trunks. Trunks made that. Trunks made that. I wish Trunks was right.
Melanie, right?
Melanie made this. Yeah, she does perler beads. So for my birthday, her and the girls, they're making me a Mega Man 1. They did 2 a couple years ago. But she made me Trunks. That's my favorite character. She did all of Final Fantasy VI like this for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is one of her little things she does. I saw we're getting 97 Berserk this month.
Yeah.
The Blu-ray's coming out, and then what else? They're doing a new series, right? Like a new animated series, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh goodness.
What universe is Spider-Man 2099? That is the 1610 is the dang it. What is the number? Tina.
What?
Next question. Sorry, Craig. It's not the 616.
Pokemon was a joke. Morbius is not.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Tina can multitask better than my computer at work.
So
probably could.
Josh, it was the 616, but remember it got retconned. That now it's its own universe, and I cannot remember the number. But Peter David always intended it to be the actual 616 universe. Got the Claymore box set on sale a few months ago. So happy. I'm happy they reprinted it because that thing was out of print and it was going for a lot of money. William, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, does Tina read manga while reading another manga?
That's sometimes, how good she is at multitasking.
Well, sometimes I'll pick up one chapter. I have done that. I've done that with Berserk.
What is wrong with that?
I need a palate cleanser. Let me go and read this real fast. Oh man. Omar, if you need to teach the boy a lesson, just hit him with the Tom King's Batman. Not literally, of course. The read is painful enough. Oh man. Off to the library.
Have a good trip to the library.
Yes, Omar is married to Trunks, apparently.
Yo. I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay.
Kane coming in with the knowledge.
Sweet.
2099 is the Earth 928. Thank you for that.
Omar, have you done a video of that Spider-Man 2099 Omnibus 2 yet? Still waiting for the X-Men $20.99 Omni to finally get released.
that will come. No, I usually like to make my videos about a week before the book drops, so it's still kind of there. Like for example, Ultimate Marvels by Jonathan Hickman will come out on Monday, but I'm putting it on Patreon today so people can view it earlier.
All right, super
but that
sticker.
doesn't. The actual book comes out next week.
I do not remember how to do the super sticker.
Oh, you don't have to do it. You just
it's down below. Okay.
Where'd you find it? Yeah,
Right
you just
here.
look for Bar's message.
Bar message.
So she asked, "What do you think of Samurai 7 anime?"
No, she did not.
That's Gonzo.
That is.
I don't want to.
All right, Bar. Let me help you.
Wait a minute. Samurai 7 was good. Gonzo.
Thank you for being here. Or else we'd be stuck with Omar. Omar should always have at least one attractive lady next to him to make this watchable. Would love to do a stream one day. Plus.
Wait a minute. You said attractive lady. Not you. I was busted on her.
I'm sorry. I did that with my ring. I apologize.
This is why she can't smack or hit people. Did you see how she hit me?
Or does it have to be there? Yeah. That
yeah.
Could be
Okay,
We've
Bar.
done that
Sure.
before.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, wait. The poll for Marvel reprints is finished?
It is. Omnibus reprints.
Okay.
Omnibus reprints. Yes. The poll for the epics is still ongoing until March 15th.
Oh,
so Ides of March. What's your favorite moment fight in Dragon Ball series?
I love Frieza fights. I just love Frieza. I think, especially in English, like his voice actor is so amazing and so annoying, but so amazing. Like basically any Frieza fight is excellent. I don't have a particular one that stands out in my mind.
I like the old Anime Lab bootleg subtitles that made Frieza a complete racist. You remember that?
About those.
Yeah,
I've seen.
So when I saw the legit ones, I was like,
"Wait, what?
He's not racist?" I was so confused. Tina and Omar, thanks for answering all our questions. Have a great weekend, Minties. You as well. Got a couple more minutes left.
Okay, Omar, time for the important question.
Oh boy, look at this.
Boys to Men.
Jodeci, Nas or Jay-Z, and of course Biggie or Pac. Okay.
Biggie.
Jodeci.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, this one's tough. Jay-Z, just a little bit. That Blueprint album is still one of my favorite albums of all time. Pac over Biggie. Pac was a lyricist. Oh my gosh, he was so good. Biggie was good too, though, but Pac was he's a legend, man. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. The streams aren't complete without Omar getting beaten up. This is so true. What is it about me that makes me so punchable?
Yeah, Tina trying to slam Evil with a ring. Yeah, it's Amelia here, like he will be punished.
All I want to say, hey, what's up, bastard? Manga should be reprinted again, and the anime already released on Netflix. But that's another one that's on hiatus in Japan, not just here in America. In Japan, it's on hiatus. Which sucks, just like X from Clamp. Just want to say, hey, good day, Omar and Tina and all. Thank you. The entire Namek will blow up in 5-minute thing was something.
Yeah.
To be fair, good point.
To be fair,
Frieza is racist towards Saiyans.
Yes, he is. Have the results?
Google didn't send me an email. Yes, I made a video two Wednesdays ago. I did the top 20 there, and if you're on our Patreon, I did the entire list. Like, in case you wanted to see where your race, your choice went. Cell and the Goku's brother.
Frieza is totally racist. All the monkey.
Dude, that's what. But the translation was. They took their own liberties with it. I did not know about the racist
on YouTube. Sometimes you can find somebody like
they weren't dubs. They were like
fans.
Anime Labs was a company that
fans
like brought over videotapes, right? And they would subtitle them with as close to the Japanese, at least we thought, as to the Japanese.
Some people took some liberties, some vast liberties.
Yeah, so much so that I'm like, man, he ain't got no filter.
Man, some of the things you can't get away with half that stuff now.
They should have a sequel to the DC Comics 1 million omnibus. 2 millions. 2 millions.
2 millions.
Has the epic poll already surpassed the Omni poll? Oh, let me check to see how that's doing really quick before we go. I just got an email from James Evergreen. Oh, I need to talk to James. What is this? Following up on this note from last year, retitling. Oh, I need to send that to Marvel. Okay. James, if you're watching, thank you. But let me look really quick as far as the poll, how it's going. Responses, we got over 1,000 so far. Over 1,000 responses. Looking good for some of these numbers. Don't forget to share, though. I think Taylor made a... Oh, and somebody just voted. Taylor sent a reminder. Ooh, and I knew things were going to change. Yeah, I kind of figured because we had over 100, or did we have over 200 before we left? I can't remember. But keep them coming. Keep them coming. So it looks like Amazing Spider-Man 7 and now 3 is taking some of that too, some of that lead. Wow. But yeah, that's where we are. It's still ongoing. We got until the 15th. So think about it. Think about it. I don't want to live in a world where epics get more votes than Omnibus. My dude, William. Omar, how come Wolverine 90, where he fights Sabretooth in the expansion right before Age of Apocalypse and reality changes around them, wasn't in the Legion Quest OHC? It ticks me off, but he used the word P instead of tick. Not sure why it wasn't. Maybe because they didn't deem it as part of, because it wasn't Legion Quest, I guess. Yeah, it wasn't in Legion Quest. You want fun with that bad DB dubs. Never forget the Speedy and Big Green
dubs. Have
a great weekend, everyone. Is everybody signing off? Oh, it is 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Transformers Reorder Part 3 should be coming. When did I decide on that? Hold on a second. I got my calendar pulled up right now. That looks like it'll be coming.
Tokyo Ghoul. Nice.
Maybe the 21st or 28th. We'll see. We'll see.
Vote, people. Make sure you vote.
Just go and vote, everybody. Thank you again, everybody that sent things. That was so sweet, including Crazy Bruce with his ridiculous gifts. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to check out cheapgraphicnovels.com. They're our sponsor here in America. They're having pre-orders open for DC versus Marvel if you're interested in pre-ordering those books. And I just want to thank you all for being here. Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Stay healthy and make Tina read Conan the Barbarian. See, Maddie hasn't read it, and neither has Amanda. That would be a good one. I get Bar in there so she can read some manly books. Omar, have you read the manga Violence Jack? I have. That was by
those are not the
Go Nagai, right? It's Go Nagai. Yep. Everyone have a great weekend. Go and check out my buddy Omnidog's stream. It starts now.
Absolutely now. Go run. Hit that like button and then run over there.
Look at you. You're getting good at signing off, Tina. Now all you got to do is end the stream.
Take care, guys.
And then hit again. Hit the stream. You were so bad at this.